Hey everybody, Max here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Deadpool Legacy Collection Colossus. This is a guy who came out a while back and had my eye on him, of course, and I needed a Colossus to the collection, but just hadn't pulled the trigger on this guy, and Amazon had a sale, got him for a bit cheaper than he was originally listed for, so I just really couldn't pass that up, so I decided to grab him and add him to the collection because Colossus is one of my all-time favorite X-Men characters. He's just visually cool. I like the way they portrayed him in the Deadpool movies. He was much better portrayed, more accurately to the comic than in the Fox X-Men movies, even though I love all of those films, with the exception of X-Men Origins Wolverine. I pretty much like all the X-Men films. So anyway, we're going to dive into this figure. There's really not much to him other than just being big. He comes with, in the package, has a stoic head. And I want to say that this is a really good, looks really cool on this guy. Kind of has, I was just taking a look underneath the hood here, so to speak. Silver plastic, but then silver paint. So I think that was really, it's done very well. I cannot stand pour lines on figures that are metallic. I think that is an absolute cop-out. And so they didn't skimp on this guy. He looks really good. So this is a really good stoic head sculpt, and then he has the angry head sculpt here. He comes with, I think the fists are in, yeah, the fists he comes with in the package, and then he has these right and left holding hands, gesturing hands. They're designed mainly to hold his X-Men rule book, so from the Deadpool movies. So anyway, so there's that. That's it. That's all he comes with. But he's a big old boy. So box, like I said, Deadpool collection, Marvel's Colossus. I don't know who else he would be. Artwork. And then Colossus is towering, virtuous mutant known for his organic steel body, which grants him immense strength and durability. So yep. So this is a part of the wave that I guess it came out around the time that all of the Deadpool and Wolverine stuff was coming out. But yeah, I think I actually like this to any kind of this representation of Colossus to any comic accurate one. I'll be honest with you, I never quite cared for his original costume. I mean, I'm not really throwing any shade towards Dave Cockrum, who is a legend in the comic world, but that dude was definitely channeling the spirit of the 70s when he designed those new X-Men costumes. So some of them are classic and timeless, others not so much. Colossus was definitely one of them, and so I definitely like something like this. Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be kind of cool to show off his metallic legs and everything, but on a whole, this works for me. I like it, and I really think they did a good job sculpting wise. There's, these are actually sculpted lines, and there's a bit of a blackwash in them, and that's really cool to see. Let's see, he gets even the neck. It looks like there might be a little bit of a wash on the angry head, but I could be wrong about that. He's on a disc hinge. He looks up that far, down that far. The neck is attached. It's one piece. Other reviewers have kind of pointed out or maybe complained about some of the articulation. There's practically no. It's almost like, why did they bother with the ab crunch? Because he basically, it doesn't do anything. I mean, he goes back, and I guess you can do that, but it's almost like, I don't understand it. Like, they can get an ab crunch or diaphragm cut to go back. Why don't they design it to go forward? Like just change the sculpt around, keep the the mechanics the same, but just reverse it. I don't know. Somebody who knows toy manufacturing, please let me know in the comments. So yeah, so he's got pretty good sculpting line, sculpted torso. I mean, he looks like he did from the in the Deadpool movie. So I don't know why this wasn't, even if it's not in the movie, why it didn't. I mean, it's an X clearly, so why they didn't fill that in red. But I guess I might do that just for giggles and grins. I'm a amateur customizer. I could probably paint that decently. But anyway, I'm sure somebody already has. He has something of a, it's, I guess it's kind of a floating shoulder. There's not much there. I mean, it's the right has a little more butterfly-ish movement than the left. There is definite like a ratchet effect only all the way around. But so yeah, still kind of working the kinks out of this. He has really good, he gets basically a Y pose. So that's good in the shoulders, really good, you know, bicep swivel. And he has the disc hinge in the wrist, all the way around, all the way around. Really good range of motion for a big figure. They didn't skimp. They gave him double joints, which is awesome. That Hulk Maximum that just came out is a complete disappointment that they reused so much. That he still has single joints. That especially in the elbows and pins in the knees. That is just a travesty and not worth $60. But that's a discussion for a different day. We're talking about Colossus. So, but this I feel like. He is not as big as the Hulk, but he's definitely stands about as tall as the Hulk. So I think that's just proof positive that they can do double joints in big characters, big figures. So he has a waist swivel, which some might have complained about. I don't really mind it a whole lot. It's a little wobbly, but nothing that will bother me a whole lot. Pretty good paint on the buckle and the buttons. It's got sculpted leather belt all the way around, sculpt here, pretty good paint, no overspray or anything like that. I mean, he's pretty basic. I mean, it's just black plastic all the way down. The legs are really good, pouches, kind of utility, cargo pants, military style boots. And he has, I usually work my way down, but I just want to point out that he has a shin swivel, so, or boot swivel, which is something that MCU figures typically do not have. And that always gripes the heck out of me because they're charging the exact same amount of money as a standard Marvel Legends, but we're getting less articulation. So he has splits are not that great. He kicks forward, almost 90 degrees, but not too bad. He has a thigh swivel, very tight. Got to work that one out. Little loose in the hip, on the right hip a little bit. Double jointed knees. Pinless is always great. He's got really good range of motion in the knee. And I like all of the sculpt that goes into the legs. And like I said, the boots looks like zipper, molded zipper with some straps. And really good range of motion in the feet. So yeah. So this is a lot of fun. I quite like this guy. Like I said, Colossus has always been one of my all-time favorite X-Men characters, and I needed to I needed to add one to the collection, and to go along with my I have my 3 favorite X-Men with me right here. So if I can get this guy to stand up, I will display him with these guys. But let's see, move the camera around. Wolverine, obviously, he is the X-Man, but then my next favorite, so it's probably Wolverine is number 1, Nightcrawler is number 2, and Colossus is number 3. So let me get his tail out of the way. So yeah, I gotta say this X-Men 97. Now they're from 3 different lines, but so X-Men 97, Secret Wars 40th Anniversary, and Deadpool Legacy. But hey, I'll take it however I can get it. I like it. Add it to the collection. Sorry, this Nightcrawler's, he has some trouble getting standing up. So anyway, but these are my 3 favorites. Colossus is a great looking figure. Yeah, there's a little limit in the torso, but on the whole, he has pretty good range of motion for being so big. So he stands, he's close, he's 7-ish, over 7 inches tall. So, which is fine by me. He was, crammed up in that box and everything. So yeah, so this is Colossus. Like I said, one of my favorites. I'm going to give him a warp factor of, I'm going to give him a 9. He looks solid. He is solid. Yes, there's a limit in the articulation of the torso. That could have been better, but in terms of just how pleased I am with the presentation, I think he's worthy of a 9. So I don't give those out very often, but just I think he's just sturdy and well put together. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section. Which is this one of your favorite X-Men? Are these guys your favorite? Who are your favorite X-Men? What would you give this guy? Is he one of the characters that you have been waiting for? Did you pick him up? Did you get him on the Amazon sale from a few weeks ago? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Warp factor of 9, and I'll talk to you guys next time.